Thank you for joining me today. Today we are going to be doing a very quick garden tour. It's a little chilly outside. We're here in southeast Wisconsin and it's only about 45 degrees today. So yeah, let's get this garden tour going. So our first stop is going to be here at the green stalk. Now these are the bare root strawberries that I did go ahead and plant in February of this year. And look, we already have strawberries. There's another one down there. Let's pan out and get a good look. So yes, I do keep my strawberries covered because we do live in an urban area and we have lots of critters around here. That one doesn't look like it's gonna make it. We gotta show the good and the bad, right? And there's another one right there. So yeah, our strawberry tower looks like it's doing good. Over here in the tarped area is where I have my, what do I have in there? Those are my 10-gallon grow bags. So there's 8 of them in here, and it did rain a couple of days ago. So that is why we do have some standing water there. Let's go around to this area here. We have some celery planted in here. We have some red Russian kale. And if you look through there, we also have some, is it tatsoi? I believe it's tatsoi that I have planted in there as well. In this little covered area here, I believe that's broccoli in there and some Swiss chard as well. We have another broccoli. And we also have another celery planted in here and one more in the back. And I am keeping those covered to kind of keep the critters away. In this garden bed, and I'm gonna have to loosen up the wire in a couple of days and lift this up a little bit, we have some collard greens in here and they are doing nice as well. If you guys saw my video a few weeks ago, you would know that I did plant some radishes here, some spinach, and also some beets. So those are coming up nicely, very nicely. Let's pan around to this side. And as you can see, I do have some turnips coming up right there in the middle. I do have a row of mustard as well. And a few carrots that are trying to peek their heads through as well right here. So that's what's going on in this raised bed. We slide over to this raised bed, and yes, I do have everything covered in the garden to keep the critters away. We have some collard greens. It's a mix of everything in here. Some collard greens, some turnips. I believe that's a cabbage there. I do have some onions that I haven't planted, along with the ones that are in the ground as well. And there's also some cabbage collards and one onion right there in the middle that overwintered from last year. So we're gonna let that hopefully sprout this year and give us some onion seeds. Over here in this raised bed, we have a kohlrabi. We have 2 of those, or maybe 3. I believe that's a 3rd one back there. We have a row of lettuce that has not sprouted yet. We have some red acre cabbage. We have some cilantro back there in the back. I believe this is cauliflower right here in the front. Another cabbage and a few Brussels sprouts back there in the back, along with 1 lanceolado kale as well. Now we're not wasting space. In between these rows here, we also have some, what did I plant? Beets or radishes. I planted one or the other. I cannot remember. Actually, I think I'm lying. I think I actually planted spinach in between the rows. So if we zoom in just a little bit, you can see them sprouting there. So there is no wasted space in the garden, right? Around the perimeter here, we do have peas planted. So if you look around the perimeter on the sides, we do have peas. So they will grow up the wire here and hopefully produce us some spring peas. Over here in this area behind me, ignore the neighbor's yard there, we do have some more planters here under this tarp here. I believe I have my 2 gallons and my 3 gallons under the tarp here. So those are my fabric pots there that are under there. Sorry, couldn't think of what it was for a moment. In this green stalk tower, I have some onions that overwintered from last year. So that is a red onion. There's not much in this one. I do have some chamomile. And I have a yellow onion. I'm not sure if it's a Walla Walla or a yellow Spanish, but either way, we got us an onion that overwintered. So we're gonna hopefully get some seeds from those as well. So just to pan around a little bit, that's all we got in that green stalk. Oh, one more thing before we go. I forgot to show you the plants that are up here on the patio, and we do have some arugula here. They are covered as well to keep the critters out. And we also have some tatsoi. In the middle, some chamomile. And that's all we got in there. Thank you guys for joining me today. Please like, please subscribe, and join me on this gardening journey. Thank you, and have a wonderful afternoon.